So how can you invite gratitude into your life, even when your heart is heavy? 1. Start small. Write down just one thing you're thankful for each day. A smile, cup of coffee, a moment of quiet. 2. Say it out loud. Tell God or someone you appreciate them. Speak it, hear it, feel it. 3. Be present. Gratitude often lives in the present moment. Breathe deeply. Notice what's around you. Beauty exists even in broken places. 4. Keep a gratitude jar or journal. Over time, these small notes become powerful reminders that hope was always here. 5. Remember, it's okay to struggle. Gratitude doesn't mean you're not allowed to feel pain. It means you're also allowed to feel joy even in the pain. In a world that often shouts negativity, gratitude is a quiet revolution. It softens us, connects us, heals us. It reminds us that even in chaos, there is order. Even in pain, there is purpose. Even in the night, there is always a sunrise. Gratitude doesn't ignore the hard times. It honors them. It says, yes, this is hard, but I'm still here, still breathing, still hoping. And that is enough. If you're going through something hard right now, please know this. You are not alone. You are not weak. And you are allowed to feel both broken and blessed.